crack. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high, and long for 6.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That's out. Caught. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Huge. That has flown.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Nearly gets the edge. Shah with a great delivery there. Great shot through the gap.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. You can build some momentum easily off that over.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Khan shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs.
Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for 4.
Ali Mamu नवीद मामू नहीं खेल रहे, मैं खेल रहा हूँ यार।
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Tremendous starts. Bowlers have been asking questions, and they've answered with full honours.
Shah from the Great Southern Stand end. No, terrible shot. Wow, that's missed a lot. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Misses everything. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Goes through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
A bit of a change-up in the field now. How will he reply?
The bowler looks really confident.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Couldn't get it through the field. 7 runs added in that over. Italy a 48 for 3. Shah from the Great Southern Stand end.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. And caught, that's just superb. Short fine leg with a brilliant catch. Well done, that was a tough chance.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Solid shot, that's going for 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Khan, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Might look to go big again here.
Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Shah will just want to forget that over ever happened. Awful bowling. Surely time for a change. Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Out. That's a special catch. Cut away, and that's a great catch at point. What a catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes.
They've set the ground on fire and entertained the crowd this power play. 2020 batting at its best. Some adjustments to the field.
Shah from the Great Southern Stand end. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Great Southern Stand end. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Akhtar has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Akhtar drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. How will the bowler respond?
2 straight and punch through the leg side.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a plum.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
No shot offered. The bowler looks really confident. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket. Naveed looked really confident in reviewing that. Did look out to me, though.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
He's got their tail up.
Nearly gets the edge. Khan with a great delivery there. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Brilliant shot there.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Well played. Could be a quick single. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. End of the over. 8 off it. Italy, a 96 for 6.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary. Two straight and punch through the leg side. Mid-wicket in hot pursuit.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
Some adjustments to the field.
Good fielding out in the boundary. Pakistan with a massive shout. Misses everything. The bowler looks really confident. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Went for the extra pace and over-pitched. Akhtar takes advantage with a great shot through the leg side. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Nicely played. Runs 1. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Over Italy. 108 for 8.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Nice solid defensive shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Wow, that's missed the lot. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
That was just a super shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but just put away.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Boundary last delivery, is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Really good over, takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries. Azam from the members' end. Oh, my God, how the heck did they stop that one? What a great stop. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. That's a boundary save for sure. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. That's the over. Italy are 125 for 9. Shot, should be runs here. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Chance to run 2. There could be a couple if they hustle. Five runs added there. Italy are 130 for 9.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the members' end. On that nicely, good defence. Nice solid defensive shot. Yet another defensive stroke. These batters are playing it far too safe at the moment. They really need to start swinging soon. Four defensive strokes now. No wickets is a good thing, of course, but no runs either. Oh, awkward, but well played in the end. Dug that out well. 6 runs added there. Italy are 136 for 9.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Khan from the Great Southern Stand end. Good shot, a beauty.
Only a touch short and punished. Beautiful shot.
Khan, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nice shot. Runs possible. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of the over. 7 off it. Italy are 143 for 9. Going with spin now. Doesn't beat the infield. Needs a direct hit. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Nearly gets the edge. Afridi with a great delivery there. Well played. Could be a quick single. Needs to be on target. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Can't get that outside the ring field. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Goes over the top with that shot.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Beats the field with a great shot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. End of the over. 9 off it. Italy 168 for 9.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Tendulkar coming in.
Straight to the fielder. Misses everything. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Wow, that's missed the lot. Good shot, a beauty.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Five runs in that over. Pakistan are 5 for none. Italy has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Kohli, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the great southern stand end. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
Clough has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Great commitment. This could be trouble.
Klo watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary. Smacks that away through the gap. End of the over, 12 runs coming from it. Pakistan, 17 for none. Tendulkar from the members' end.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Couldn't get it through the field. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot. Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Four runs added in that over. Pakistan, 21 for none. Naveed coming into the attack from the Great Southern Stand end. No, terrible shot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Stunning stop. I thought that was a boundary for sure. Klo didn't get bat on that, and that'll go away to the boundary for 4 byes. An economical over comes to an end, but you get the feeling these openers might just be finding their feet.
Hamza watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. In this format of the game, that over is as good as a wicket. Superb bowling. Naveed from the Great Southern Stand end. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Out! Caught! What a catch!
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock, not what you expect from someone of this quality.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
He's got their tail up.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Nicely played. Runs one. Afridi ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Nearly gets the edge. Ali with a great delivery there. Ali straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
They're on fire out there at the moment. A key batter gone for a duck, completely beaten. What a sight to see the stump sent flying.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Whipped off the legs and away goes the ball. Fine leg, no chance. And a great catch in the crowd.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Doesn't agree with the decision and will challenge it.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Doesn't beat the infield. Italy managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Ali from the members' end. Tendulkar, the spinner, coming into the attack. Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Can't hit it any more sweetly than that. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Flicks off the pads nicely. That'll go away fine, and there should be at least a few runs added. Out! What a screamer. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Stain gone for not many.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. The bowler looks really confident. Italy having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review, though.
Was there an edge? This could be trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Really getting to the tail enders now. 6 wicket gone. That's not a lot left in this lineup.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Six runs added in that over. Pakistan are 47 for 6. That's a boundary save for sure. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Misses everything. Great shot into the gap, and there'll be runs on offer here. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Good shot, a beauty. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Italy needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Tendulkar from the members' end. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Shah watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. Pakistan 60 for 6. Beats the field with a great shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Completely done by the Yorker. Great bowling.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. We'll have to head back to the pavilion.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries.
Required run rate is climbing. They're hovering around 6 to 7 and over. They need to start taking some risks.
No. Terrible shot. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. All the way, got it right out of the middle.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Shot, should be runs here. There could be a couple if they hustle. There'll be runs here. Ten runs added there. Pakistan are 82 for 7.
Middle overs haven't been kind. They've been bogged down and required rates has climbed.
Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. 3 runs added in that over. Pakistan are 85 for 7.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Tendulkar from the members' end. Chance to run 2. Nearly gets the edge. Tendulkar with a great delivery there. Great shot. At least one on offer. Wow, that's missed the lot. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Pulled away nicely past square leg. Just the one. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Coley coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. The bowler looks really confident. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket. Look to have pitched in line and hitting live. We'll see what Big Eye shows in the review.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. That's a long way to walk out there, just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Nice shot. Runs possible. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Finds the middle, it won't find the boundary. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. That's the over, and quite possibly the match. Good bowling to put a lot of pressure on the batters. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Great Southern Stand end. Ali has been going really well here. Comes back on from the Great Southern Stand end. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Misses everything. Chance to run two. That's a boundary save for sure. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing. Textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Great shot. Pulled straight to backward square leg though. With the completion of that fine over, the batters are going to have to take some risks from here on in. Tendulkar from the members' end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Good shot, a beauty. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Nicely played. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. End of the over, 2 runs added. Pakistan, 105 for 8.
Have to go for it now. Shah watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. They really need a boundary, this ball.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Pulled away with flair and style, and it's gone all the way for 6.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Shah waited on that and guides it down to 3rd. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. That's a great win. It really did feel that the first innings display put enough runs on the board, and they've